Hello, and welcome to The Drifter. Oh, also by Powerhoof. Interesting. Powerhoof also made the Acid Knife demo that I played yesterday. So this is an early sneak peek, and it's yet another one of the Game Awards Steam Game Festival demos. There were like 10 of them or something, I don't even know. And this is probably the last one I'll check out, because I'm pretty beat after streaming so much and talking so much these last few days. But if this is really short, I might squeeze one in, but we'll see. Because yeah, the Acid Knife was very short. So this seems like a more like gritty, rough point-and-click kind of game, and I hope it says mouse or A, so I hope it actually has like proper mouse controls. I guess we'll find out. I have my gamepad if I need it, so let's check it out.
I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut. Told myself I'd never come back.
Wasn't expecting voice acting.
Well, shit. Here I am.
Also, there was something weird. I just tried launching this earlier and there was no voice acting. It just like skipped that part. Maybe I accidentally skipped it.
This must be me. Damn. Shouldn't have told Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister. Crying into the phone. Oh well.
There we go. Okay, toggle volume. I don't want to toggle volume. I would like to lower the music a little bit because it's very loud and the voices are not as loud. It would be nice to balance it out a little bit more, but oh well, it's just a demo, I suppose. And yeah, proper point-and-click game. Haven't played these in a while. I can't even move normally, so you can only move by clicking. Yeah. Normal, traditional point-and-click. Fancy that. Light filters in from vents in the wall of the car.
Familiar skyline peeks through the vents of the old reefer. City hasn't changed much in the last 5 years? Jeez, what am I going to say to Sarah? Hey, sorry about, you know, disappearing for half a decade. Jesus.
Dark outside, but looks like I'm home. My bed for the night, a wooden pallet covered in old rags.
I've been sleeping rough long enough to get a good night's kip, despite the diesel fumes and the noise.
Well, it's nice to have some voice acting. Takes the load off me for a while. Old tarp in the corner. That looks like a dude.
It's moving slightly.
Yeah. Poke him. Let's hold on. My
Everything
pack.
I need's in there, so not much. My phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus the suit I borrowed for the funeral.
Oh, I see. That's his, like, dad died, and that's why he's coming home to his older sister.
Did a stint working reefer cars like this. You've got to set those flow hatches just right or you'll have a car full of rotting fruit. I think about trying to get up there, but I'm sure I can get this door open.
The heavy door's rusted and rotting.
Okay, time to ditch this.
I know I should check the other stuff. I'm just assuming this doesn't work.
And it doesn't budge.
Yeah.
Great. Putting my back into it this time, a strain against the frame. And getting that open without some help.
Just try harder.
Open without some help.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's it. And now we poke the tarp.
I sneaked to pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip, sleeping off one thing or another.
Can't get my pack. The old feller had been here when I hopped on.
Hey, give me a hand with this door. He mutters something under his breath, continues snoring.
Poke him again.
Down, I shake him by the shoulder. Hey, I fall back as the
Oh, Jesus Christ.
whistles past my face. Hey, watch it.
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost it, mate.
You have to help!
He glances to the side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath.
You have to help, he says, as he almost kills me. He's gripping that hunk of rebar as if his life depended on it. I can throw the tarp over him again. Let's talk first.
Put it down.
I'll put it through your skull. Think.
But you wanted help. It's Gollum.
To himself, eyes darting about wildly. The guy's got a screw loose. Don't fancy my chances trying to grab that bar. The guy's got a
Nice, you can skip dialogue. That's nice. Alright, toss it. Oh, equip collected items here. The old tarpaulin is full of holes. Click objects to use equipped item. Click empty space to unequip. See? So, throw it on him.
Over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
Dad, get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
Precious.
I gotta get out of here.
Get the rebar.
Reaching down, I grabbed the hefty chunk of iron.
And fucking kill him!
Giving the old guy
Okay.
a belt, but he can't do any harm all tangled up like that. I pondered.
So unequip that.
Take it easy.
Get it off me! Can't cycle again! I'm going to lose it!
Bit late to worry about that, mate. Take it. He yells. Take it easy. He yells back incoherently and continues to flail around.
Alright. So then, heavy chunk of iron rebar.
I jam the bar into the frame, lean into it. The door gives way with a screech. Sudden blinding light
ow,
stabs at my
eyes.
I
It does
spin
stab
back
at my
toward the
eyes.
door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
Ah, shit.
And then he gets
Security. The man
demolished.
looks around frantically. Relax. I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it.
Pew 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 pew.
We're with Western Rail. Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't!
Saw that coming.
Oh, God.
Christ, I don't want to look at him.
Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching.
Yeah, music is
Can't make out who
very
they
loud
are.
compared to the voices.
Metro security, that's for sure.
Might be able to dive past the door. Dive past the door.
Bullets shatter past me as I dive across the doorway.
And they didn't make an animation for that. I guess maybe they will once
No,
it's not a demo.
that way. Christ, what's going on?
They're out there watching. How much time do I have? Am I actually timed? Because obviously I'm going in the hatch. But like, is there any risk?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Can't walk anywhere. Nothing in my pack to help me out of this mess. Yeah, alright.
Grabbing my pack, I throw over
Got
the
my
hatch
pack.
and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding, concrete rushing up to meet me.
Ow. Chapter 1, Welcoming Party.
I lie there, looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel. Then silence. At least my phone's not busted.
Review topics. Oh, wait. All quiet up there now. I think the siren scared them off. They'd shot that man in cold blood, whoever they were. Interesting. Is that just to, like, summarize in case you quit the game and come back? Or something? Can't do anything else except just check the phone. My phone must have fallen from my pack.
Pick it up, screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister. Annie?
Mick, hey.
Yeah. Hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Jeez, Mick, show some enthusiasm. We've got a funeral to plan.
She sounds awfully happy about that.
Impressible, Annie.
You in town yet? When are you getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find some photos for the wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
I thought
No.
he said that she was, like, completely distraught or something.
House tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah. Off Cooper Street, right?
No, Mick. Jesus, we moved like over a year ago.
Sorry. Angry beeps from my phone.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Oh, I guess Sarah
You're gonna be
was
at the funeral, you know. You still
someone
gotta
else.
talk to
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to face her.
Annie, your address.
Okay, sorry, I know I shouldn't push you, but...
I look down at my dead phone. Shit. No idea what her address is. How am I supposed to remember they'd moved? Better find a way to ring her back.
Review topics. If I can't call my sister, how will I find this funeral I'm supposed to go to? So who is Annie and who is Sarah? I thought Sarah was my sister, but I guess Annie is my sister? My packs and tatters. Contents strewn everywhere.
Pack must have caught something sharp on the way down. Ripped her right open. I fish out my phone's charge cable. The only thing worth salvaging.
Great. Strangle the man with a charge cable. And then take his tin fire. Whatever. Drum fire. Clothes lay scattered, torn and caked with mud. Nothing salvageable. A concrete bank slopes down into the reservoir, slick with mud. That looks just like... There's a way under the bridge. Someone's joyride ended here.
It stinks of petrol. They must have siphoned some to try and torch it. I glance around inside. No keys, but the lighter socket catches my eye. I think my phone charger has an adapter that'd fit.
Aha. The bonnet's slightly crumpled, but should open. Bonnet's open.
Let's see what the damage is. Electrics.
This guy just doesn't give a shit.
Smashed radiator, and a little low on wiper fluid. It's not going anywhere, but it should start.
Dull, warm glow from an old barrel. Alright, let's wait for this. Oh, wait. There's a small jetty further along the waterfront. Shuttered warehouses line the deserted streets. Sodden coils of rope, rotting crates, nothing I can use. A petrol can sits on the jetty.
I shake the can. Slosh of petrol at the bottom.
Service road stretches off into the dark. The overpass is that way.
Nothing but shuttered warehouses down there.
Alright.
I should figure out where to go before wandering aimlessly.
No keys in the wrecked car, but maybe they're around here somewhere. Pixel Hunt? Maybe he has the keys. So if I try to go here... I
Good
can.
evening, sir. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name? Okay, well, you don't have to tell me. Anyway, I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me. Hello?
Leave the poor guy alone. He's clearly asleep.
Oh, hi. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
No. Kid like this shouldn't be out here. Not your problem, Mick.
She looks fresh out of high school. Makeshift lean-to. No one's home. He's passed out, string of drool hanging from his mouth. Busted old washing machine lying on its side. Two older gents warm their hands by the fire. Old outlets blocked up with silt and refuse.
I'll leave him be.
Can't talk to them.
Loose panel on the side. I kick it open.
Busted old washing machine still.
Nothing but a random tangle of wires and tubes.
Okay. That was weird. No point. Yet. So let's, let's talk to her.
I really shouldn't get involved, but... Hey, so...
Hi.
Right. What are you doing down here?
I write for the Herald. I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
You... homeless? God help me. Okay, look, I'm not homeless, so
Oh, great. That's great. So how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter, and I'm not staying out here. Jesus, would you put that
Is
thing
that
away?
actually his
Sorry,
name?
sorry.
Mick
Just
Carter?
a
Or
few
is that just...
questions.
No.
Did he make that up? Talk again. She's watching what I'm doing like a bird of prey. I should tell her to get lost. No one will talk to her. Did she hear those shots up on the railway? Maybe she has a portable phone charger or a spare battery or something.
You'll hear about the shooting? She looks up sharply.
Shooting? What shooting?
Don't get involved, Mick. Oh, nothing. Must have misheard.
No, I'm interviewing about all these homeless going missing. That or going crazy.
Right. Another college kid thinks they can fix people.
She hadn't heard anything, and I don't want her to make a thing of it.
Don't suppose you have a portable phone charger?
No. Wait, you have a phone?
Yeah? Guess you think just because I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a phone.
Well, I don't...
Everyone has a phone, lady.
Don't you guys have phones? She can't help me with my phone. I shouldn't have bothered asking.
Look, Angela, was it? Go home to your warm bed. No one here has any reason to talk to you.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
She thrusts her hand in her pocket, pulls out a hotel-sized bottle of rum.
Got a whole bunch. You look like you could use something to drink.
Wow. About as sensitive as I'd expect from a rich city kid.
Well, what do you want?
Nothing. Just quit with the presumptuous attitude. These are people, not your high school project.
I'm 24, and you're one to talk. Patronizing asshole.
Whatever.
Talk again. Nothing. Just what I thought. Another rich kid trying to ease her guilt. Alright. Good voice acting so far, at least.
Bill? Is that you?
Hi, Bill.
Mick, what are you doing here? Bill used to hang out around the shelter where Sarah worked. Known him since I was a kid. Back for a funeral. Mum died. Oh, Mick.
So Sarah is his mom, and Annie is his sister?
Long time coming. She'd been sick for a while. You don't sound okay. I don't know.
I wonder what Bill's doing down here. He must have heard those shots up at the railway. Bill might have a phone I can use. He's probably had a good look around. Good look round that wrecked car.
You're not staying at the pit anymore. The Pitt Street Homeless Support Center. I'd ended up there as a kid. It's where I met Sarah.
She had to shut it down, man.
Oh, man. Why?
Oh, you should know more than me. Surely Sarah told you.
Sarah.
Okay, never mind.
I guess ex-wife now. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Since, you know.
Oh, right. Jeez. Sorry, Mick.
It's alright.
Good to see Bill again. Said he'd been down here since the pit closed.
I'm a bit shaken up, to be honest. Just been shot at up on the railway.
Jesus. Really? Thought that was some kids playing with fireworks. So what? Some trigger-happy Met officers?
Couldn't be. They left when they heard sirens.
Jesus, Mick.
Yeah, I don't know.
I told him about the shooting. He's as confused as I. I don't know, like, what time period this is supposed to be. Is this, like, early 21st century or something? Or is it older than that? I don't know.
Hey, can I borrow your phone? I meant to stay at my sister's tonight. My battery's dead and don't have her address.
Of course. Got her number?
Shit.
Look it up?
It'll be unlisted. Could call her practice, but she wouldn't be back in until after the funeral. Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Don't think he can help me call Annie.
What's with the car?
Kids joyriding, I guess. Can't even torch a car properly. Still, it's my own private suite until they cart it off, eh?
They leave the keys?
Yeah. Need them?
Maybe. Bill fishes the keys from one of his many pockets. Thanks.
He just gives it to me. I got the keys off Bill. Said he's been sleeping in it since some kids crashed it here. No, don't do that.
It's not going anywhere.
I guess that's it. It was just to check if it starts.
Should see if my charger...
Alright, so charger. Can I combine it with a phone?
Gotta find somewhere to plug this in.
Okay.
I tossed the cigarette lighter and plugged my phone into the socket. Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running. God damn it.
I already have it. Calm down, man. And then it doesn't have petrol, so we have to fuel it as well.
The red charging light on my phone blinks on, but then the engine splutters and dies. Guess they drained all the fuel trying to burn the bastard.
Yep.
Metallic smell of old petrol stings my nostrils as it glugs into the tank.
And try again.
It's still not firing. Better check the engine again. Okay, there must be something wrong under here. It sounded like no fuel was getting through. Damn, still can't see anything wrong.
Review topics. If I could see under the hood while the engine was turning over, maybe I could figure out why the car's not starting. So I guess I ask him to start it?
Think I need help with this
I should have read that.
Mind hopping in? Sure. Okay, try it now. The engine turns over, and I see fuel stream from a hose beneath the engine. Ah, here it is.
It's so dramatic reading about, like,
between the pressure
the car.
regulator and injectors. Damn. Going to need a replacement. Thanks, Bill.
Replacement for the hose, so that's what we get from the dishwasher, of course.
Could use that hose for the car. Come on, you asshole! Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
With this help?
I glance up. Kid's holding an oversized hunting knife like it's a snake. Jesus! What are you doing carrying a knife like that?
You know, protection.
Jeez, all it's gonna do is get you stabbed. What's wrong with a whistle or pepper spray or something?
I can look after myself.
Whatever. Can I borrow it?
Well, if you can answer my questions.
Oh, God help me. Fine.
Great. So, Mr.
Carter.
Right. So, Mr. Carter, what led you to be living down here?
I'm not.
So,
Look, maybe I don't mind living rough. Maybe I prefer it to being tied down. But I work. I have places I can stay. I'm fine. Next question.
okay, well, surely you've noticed the recent spate of disappearances, not to mention the mental illness-related violent crimes.
I'll stop you there. No, haven't heard a thing.
You going to help me or not?
Ugh, maybe I should ask Bill.
I need a replacement for the fuel line to get the car started. The reporter's asking about mental illness. Reporter wants to know about people going missing. Not sure what she's on about. Mental
Okay.
illness?
What was that about mental illness?
Cops say they're swamped with violent crimes, hobos going nuts, spouting
Like the guy on
gibberish.
the train
Seen
car.
anything like that?
That guy in the rail car.
There you go.
No. Sorry. Look, folks take what they can to help them through the night, and there's a lot of bad shit out there. You get kids acting crazy all the time.
Yeah, I know all this. Give me something I can use, alright?
Oh, I'll ask around.
Kids on the street going crazy? That doesn't sound like anything new.
You think people have been disappearing?
Homeless people? Yeah. There used to be a whole community down here. Where are they all?
I was a kid last time I was down here, but it does seem quieter.
Cops are ignoring it, of course.
Sorry to disappoint you. It's just business as usual. Folks, they move on. Maybe they find a job, maybe they quietly die. No one gives a shit and no one's keeping tabs. It's all bullshit.
No. This is different. If you want my help, just ask around for me or something.
Great. I can't just get that
Bloody
again?
things.
Yeah. Alright, back out we go. Looks like I need a replacement for the fuel line.
Don't suppose you've seen any quarter-inch hose around?
This ain't a hardware store. There's a bunch of junk in the underpass, though, eh?
Hey, Bill, you noticed any people acting weird recently?
Well, I mean, yeah. You heard about the pit.
All right. They shut it down?
Yeah, well, I was helping Sarah out there. She let me stay when there was a spare bed.
That's Sarah for you.
But people on the street been getting crazy, eh?
Nothing new.
Not like this, Mick. Everyone's scared. Solid blokes, you know? Fine one day. Next day they're going nuts. Sarah ended up in hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, she's all right, but couldn't keep the place open.
I should have been there for her. Like she needed more reason to hate me. Some bad new gear people getting into?
I don't know, Mick. I think this is something else, eh?
I guess we don't know why he just left for 5 years. Reporter wants to know about people going missing. Maybe there's something to what the reporter was saying. Folks going nuts, violent. Sarah had to close down the shelter.
Maybe a dumb question, but why is it so quiet down here?
Malinji.
What?
What?
Shadowy figures with burning eyes. Taking people in the night. Folks calling them Malinji.
Right.
Well, that's the story going round. People have been going missing, but it's been a cold winter. I think that's all there is to it.
He shrugs.
Folks have been going missing, taken by some monster, Malinji, if you'd believe fireside stories of drunks and tweakers. Ah, that reporter will love it. Okay. Yeah, back in we go. Let's do this one first.
I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in the rail car.
Thanks, this is great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it.
I passed on what Bill knew about kids going nuts. She seemed pleased.
I asked around, and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it.
Just stories getting shared. Some shadowy demon with
Are we gonna
glowing eyes
become like
dragging
a
people off in the
duo?
night. Malinji, they're called.
Crime-solving duo?
Nonsense is what it is. Typical tweaker shit. You want to publish that? Be my guest. Look, I answered
The
your
jaded
questions.
rough
Do I
guy
use that knife or what?
and the
Yeah,
like
alright.
She hands it to me wearily.
green
You can have it
little
back if you like, but
girl
honestly,
detective.
You're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem all right, kid. Go talk to Bill, old guy out there. He loves a good yarn.
Oh, thanks.
I cringe at what Bill will think as she bounces off to talk to him.
Great. I have a knife. Cheap knife, made more for show than any practical use.
Got it.
Great. Length of 1/4 inch rubber tubing. Okay, got what I need.
Hello?
Bill
Keys
is
are gone.
dead.
My charger.
No! Get off me, you... Ah!
Oh, Bill went crazy. Empty, no keys, no charger. No point fixing it now.
Let
Nope,
me go!
it wasn't Bill.
The hell? What's going on?
Please!
Jesus, they look like SAS or something.
A man waits on the boat, all in black.
I think these are the guys that shot the old timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes. The Malinji?
Malinji, I can understand why folks would call them that. Those black suits, goggles. They'd shot that old timer up on the railway, taken the reporter.
He's dragging the reporter to the boat. What do they want with her? Was she actually onto something?
That reporter, Angela, why'd they taken her? What had she uncovered?
Shove from behind. Wait.
Oh. I was wondering if I could, like, try and stab them or something.
Sudden icy cold shocks me
But I guess
awake.
this was what was supposed to happen.
Frozen. Can't move. Can't feel. I see only blackness.
Knife. Cut it.
I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my
I wonder if you're
lungs.
actually timed here,
I have
too.
no breath to scream. I try to fight it. Oh God, I try. But my body is unresponsive.
Nope.
Lifeless. The cold blackness that fills my lungs coils its way into my brain.
Let me guess.
In the
End of
moment
demo.
I'm dying. Slowly, even the lack of sensation fades, where there was nothing but blackness, now there is nothing. And I know, somehow, I am dead. But then, every neuron in my brain firing, blasting out into eternity, my mind torn by some immeasurable force, twisting out in all dimensions, then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing.
Excuse me?
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. The same sensations, the same panic from minutes before. But this time, I remember to hold my breath.
And use the knife again, I guess. Rough Hessian clings to my face.
I managed to work the knife.
Yeah, there we go.
Pocket,
Okay, so there's some like magical stuff going on as well. Take this off.
Wrench the sack from my face. My eyes sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh, God.
All those bodies under the water. They must be missing homeless, but why? The jerry can's out of reach, but sinking towards me as it slowly fills with water. And... nope. Stop it. Stop. Cut this.
On the rope, knife slipping in my hand. As I continue, my vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I realize I'm barely a quarter of the way through, and I'm not gonna make it. Gotta get a hold of it first.
Use the hose? Stop.
Gotta get a hold.
No.
I don't think. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Still some air inside. Just a little. But awkwardly I juggle the can, trying to get my mouth to form a seal around the opening. But I only manage to suck in dirty water.
Do it again.
I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water.
The tubing?
I push the tube up into the can, suck the water from it, and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I bought myself a few more seconds.
And then back to knifing.
I return to cutting with renewed strength. At last, the ropes give way. I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and swim towards it. It takes the last of my strength, but I pull myself up the embankment. Before I collapse, I lie there, shivering in the bitter wind, trying to make sense of what's happened. I died. They killed me. But I am no longer dead.
End of chapter 1. So is that the gimmick that's gonna be like when you fail the puzzles in this game? You just keep coming back, but you keep your memories of it or something? And do I click? Yeah. And there we go. That was the Drifter. Yeah, I mean, it was a very, like, traditional point and click. And the, like, monologues went a little bit heavy on the, like, poetic nature of it. But, oh, no, stop. I don't want to do this again. Hold X-esque to quit. Alright, there we go. I mean, it was good. I think the voice acting was one of the, like, strongest parts of it. The pixel art is good, and the animations were good, but I gotta be honest, there's nothing really, like, special there in my mind. I've seen plenty of pixel art puzzle point and clicks that look equally good or better, but, I mean, it looks good, it's nice. And, yeah, the atmosphere is good, the music was decent enough for being kind of simple, and, yeah, the voice acting was definitely, like, the strongest part of it, in my opinion, so that was impressive, and, like, the main character made the best he could of that, like, monologue stuff. So yeah, it's fun to play a demo, but I can't say I'm, like, super excited and want to play it right away, but It's a game I wouldn't mind playing when it comes out. Seems it has potential. There's some interesting things, but we didn't really like learn anything about anything. We don't know why anything is happening, so there's not really any... You didn't get like any carrot, really. Like, okay, weird things are happening with the old guy getting shot and the... What was it called? Milwaukee? I can't remember. They're just like kidnapping people and killing them and didn't kill her for some reason. And people are missing, whatever. But like, what does that really mean? What is there gonna be in the revival respawn thing? So, yeah, it's just like, I feel like there wasn't enough there to hook you because you didn't find out any information. There's nothing like, you didn't find out too much about the world or the story or anything that would make you really engaged in it. It was kind of just like a pitch, I feel, but I don't know. Again, I liked it. It was pretty good, but maybe not like the best thing that I've played in these demos.